From the newsroom is my colleague Brijesh Pandey. Brijesh, a little bit of a reprieve, a relief for Arvind Kejriwal, entangled in various legal, cases. On one front, it seems like a little bit of a breather.
Well, Kabir, if you look at the legalese of this entire case, that the PIL has been filed against Arvind Kejriwal, prima facie, the PIL had no reason to be in the Delhi High Court because there is no law in the constitution which prohibits Arvind Kejriwal from becoming the chief minister. More than legality, it is the ethical aspect of a particular politician which is into a question. Until and unless he's charge sheeted in a case, until and unless he's a convicted person in the case, there is no bar on him be continuing as the chief minister of Delhi. And this is exactly what the court said. The court said that any decision on this aspect has to be taken either by the executive or by the president of India, who the LG reports, and basis of the report which has to be filed by the lieutenant governor if there is prima facie a case which develops against that. But other than that, there is no scope for any judicial intervention per se as we speak against Kejriwal's continuance as Delhi chief minister, and this is exactly what the Delhi High Court had held. Yeah, I completely agree with you, that Arvind Kejriwal, which is bogged down by several cases at one go, this definitely has come as a breather for him in this particular case.
Right, and he is going to be presented before a separate court. His custody comes to an end today as well. A little bit on that front for the viewers as well, Brijesh.
Well, absolutely. His custody ends today. His custody of Enforcement Directorate custody ends today, and he'll be produced at around 2 p.m. In the Rouse Avenue court, where his lawyer, and there'll be a discussion between his lawyer and the lawyer of the Enforcement Directorate. The ED will further seek his remand, as they will say that that he has not cooperated till now, and they will also try to seek his remand further to establish the money trail which they had said in the first go. The Arvind Kejriwal lawyers will try to seek relief for Arvind Kejriwal. They will say that that prima facie there is no case. We heard the argument which was before the Delhi High Court, in which interim relief was sought by Arvind Kejriwal, saying that similar matter has been dealt with in the case of Manish Sisodia, and how there is a proper mechanism through which ED is targeting Arvind Kejriwal. So it will be extremely interesting to see whether those same set of arguments are produced before Rouse Avenue today. But the case is at 2 p.m. and in all likelihood, ED might get further custody of Delhi Chief Minister Arvind Kejriwal.
A short while from now, it means that Rouse Avenue hearing is going to set in motion. Brijesh, yesterday, Delhi Chief Minister's spouse, wife Sunita Kejriwal, she held a press conference. She said Arvind Kejriwal is going to make a startling revelation tomorrow. She was in fact trolled on the social media later on in the evening as well. This startling revelation, now several people have gone on a hunch and said that this is going to be about how the proceeds of money were used for the Aam Aadmi Party in Goa, how the Delhi Chief Minister is now going to throw some light on how the BJP was entangled and intertwined in this as well. But on the other hand, look at the larger optics. Aam Aadmi Party's Goa head and chief was raided by the Enforcement Directorate today as well. How do you look at these developments now playing out?
Well, once the Enforcement Directorate had taken name of 3 to 4 Goa candidates, who were fighting fighting assembly election on the ticket of Aam Aadmi Party, and it was alleged that that they were the ones who had taken money. The money was paid in cash, and it was utilized in campaigning for Aam Aadmi Party in Goa. So the raid was inevitable. This was bound to happen because the police will confront them with whatever evidence they have, and they will try to build up a case as to how the money which was taken out of this liquor cartel, entire southern cartel, and between Arvind Kejriwal was utilized in these elections. Apart from that, it'll be extremely interesting to see what kind of allegation or what kind of sensational disclosure is made by Arvind Kejriwal inside the court, as has been said by his wife Sunita Kejriwal yesterday, because there are all kind of theories which are doing the round, is whether it is about assets of some officers, or whether it is about the BJP's role. So all kind of kite flying is going on. Well, it'll be extremely interesting to see what kind of a revelation, shocking revelation, as per Sunita Kejriwal, Arvind Kejriwal is going to make inside the court. That'll be very fascinating to watch. Kabir?
Absolutely. We'll come back to you when we have more on this startling revelation that Arvind Kejriwal is going to make. But a little bit of a breather for Arvind Kejriwal as the Delhi High Court now dismisses the PIL, seeking his removal as the Delhi Chief Minister. Many thanks, Brijesh.